Hey, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, April the 9th. Day of the week. That might be pushing it a bit too far. Maybe Thursday, I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. We're having a look at the Ogham calendar, as we have done with every month. And this month it's the willow, that is the Ogham symbol. And it's associated with the new moon on the 17th of April. And we're not there yet. Ruled by the moon and associated with the cycles of life, the willow is a deeply feminine tree, known as Queen of the Waters. I love a willow tree. Like the alder, she can be found at the riverbank with her roots deeply grounded in the dark, damp soil. Her branches bend down to dip into the surrounding streams like fingers, sensing the temperature, playing with the flow, and monitoring the depth of life-giving water. Willow is a sensitive creature attuned to emotional energy, and like the moon, she helps us connect with our intuition, reminding us that our answers lie within. Her branches flex and flow with the movement of the wind, and her weeping tips are pulled by the current energy of the rivers on whose banks she makes her home. She feels, she moves through obstacles and adapts to her environment. Willow teaches us to go with the flow and trust our inner knowing, and I feel like we've needed a bit of that recently. The Christian celebration of Easter is similarly guided by the moon. It falls on the first Sunday after the full moon following the spring equinox. I did not know that. Celebrated this year on the 5th of April, as we know, Easter reminds us of the cycle of life, death and rebirth, and Willow shares these qualities. She's quick to regrow. If chopped down, she will sprout vigorous new life. If her branches are severed and planted in the earth, they will take root in no time and begin again. She demonstrates a tremendous spirit of strength and determination through adversity. Willow is a wonderful example of resurrection. You can work with Willow by weaving her pliable branches into baskets and decorations. Her fine twigs can be used, I feel like we've got a craft thing coming here, can be used as ties for hazel rods to create supports for garden plants. And as you work with your hands, you can consciously connect with her energy. I don't think I could, but some people can. She encourages us to step out at this expanding time of year and express our true selves and overcome any challenges that lie ahead. I like that. Okay, itchy nose, sunny day, Sundalis declared. Yes, it is. And we're using Smelly Tarot, or Smells Like the 70s Tarot, and we're seeing what we get. Just do a bit of a big girl shuffle there. Okay, good. The guys were up early who were working on the house across the road. I think I woke up at 6 this morning and I was like, oh my god, they were different kind of a drill, not a but more of a like that. And I thought I'll never go back to sleep, and then I did. I know, slept straight through it. Ooh. Okay, oof. 6 of Cups in reverse as an overall energy card. Ugh. It's like, ugh. That energy, you can't put your finger on, and you're probably feeling it. It's like, it's a Back to the Future energy. It's kind of connected with the Judgment card, and now I'm looking at it. We actually have got the Judgment card as well. So, 6 of Cups in reverse. It's got a karmic quality. It's pulling you back to old themes. It's, I think, cleansing old themes like we were talking about with the willow tree, because some of the other cards you get are very cleansy. They're very, what's that word? What's that word? Cathartic. Cathartic. I've got hay fever today. The boy has hay fever as well. He woke up and he looked like someone who has a nut allergy. You know, when you get like that face where everything's swollen. It's very high pollen count. And for me, it just makes me like just really drowsy and sniffy. And for him, yeah, we're going to go out in a minute and we're going to get some hay fever tablets and some, what I will get this week is some local honey from a special shop. Anyhow, so 6 of Cups in reverse, then we have our old friend, Page of Pentacles. So there is a slowness and I quite like that. But at the same time, it's like as if you had a knot in a shoelace or something. And you know that if you pull it too quick and too hard, it will knot even further. So it's that slow, you know, that experience that you have where you're like, this will come out if I just put tension on it. So it's that feeling. And speaking of that, we have this, the 9 of Swords in reverse. The loosening of ties, the catharsis, the freedom from this mental kind of tightening is the only, you know, from being bound, from being trapped, from having this mental difficulty. If you've got a better word, put it in the comments, because my brain is like, it's kind of hung the gone fishing sign and it's gone. Next to the 9 of Swords, we've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. I can show you these cards actually. I think I can if that camera's, it is working. Well, that's good, isn't it? And why not? Hang on. If I go a bit further down, I can zoom in. Itchy, itchy, itchy nose. Right, so we know we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. You can see there is a slow loosening of ties here. And then the 5 of Cups in the reverse. This is a card we really want in the reverse. You know, it's sadness, it's a reckoning, it's coming to terms with something. It's in the reverse, so there could be some resistance to coming to terms with something from the past, because when I get the 6 of Cups, I'm looking for judgment. When I get judgment, I'm looking for the 6 of Cups. So there's something here about this Judgment card that is provoking. It provokes some kind of the 3 figures in the boat, which are past, present and future. And then moving on here, moving on from something painful to something new. So it is, and you know I hate to use the word, itchy nose, it's a journey. It's a journey. Let's have an oracle card. Let's find an oracle card first. Have I got any loose ones out here? Oh yes. Not those. Hang on. God, they're doing something really noisy. It sounds like they're breaking rocks across the road. Oh, okay. Let's go Urban Crow Oracle. This one. Oh, then it gets so colourful. Look at that. So beautiful. Mary, is it Mary MJ Cullinane? I don't know what they're doing. Can't see. It sounds destructive, doesn't it? Ooh. That's interesting. I'm going to take 3. Wow. Not messing about. First of all, we get displacement. And then we get upheaval. And then we get teamwork. I don't know if that's necessarily you working. The displacement I get, there's this sort of sense of abandoning something that wasn't worth it, abandoning something that didn't work. And then we get this sense of upheaval, because there is upheaval in that, because you're not kind of staying the same. You're missing something that you decided to let go of. And even in emotional freedom, there is fear, because even if you're held by fear, you're held by something. And then when that's gone, it's like, well, I'm held by nothing. What do I do now? And then this teamwork, I think this is like your spiritual team, your guides, your friends, your people, your tribe, what you connect with, your network, your web, what keeps you whole. That comes into play. This is a very interesting reading. I feel like it's quite seismic. Leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.